Check, check. Check, check. Hope you guys can hear me. Right, welcome to anyone that might be joining me for today's stream. Wasn't planning on streaming, in all honesty. I wanted to get some flying done for the Qatar Airways virtual airline. So we'll be doing a double sector going from Doha to Dubai and back. At least that's the plan. So yeah, let's go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So for those not familiar with the PMDG 777, wear and tear is a thing, especially when it comes to the landing gear. So it actually becomes important, or rather necessary, to check that your tires are all in a good condition, as well as double checking to make sure that the brake pads are all, not brake pads, the brakes themselves are in a serviceable state. Jump back inside. So I've already started setting up the aircraft, and that's when I had the idea, why not stream the flight? I'm going to try and be as natural about it as possible. That is, I'm going to try and turn off my streaming brain and just fly like I would if I was not streaming. Those who've been watching me for a while know that that's pretty tough for me to do. Nevertheless, we're going to give it a go. Just some nice chill flying this afternoon here in Doha, Qatar. In fact, let's get some background ATC going here. Is it not playing? Okay, this doesn't want to play. Let's see. Our backup. All right, that'll have to do. Double check that GSX loaded the aircraft. Loaded the aircraft up correctly. On zero fuel weight should be around 19909 or 8's fine. Block fuel needs to be 17.0. 17.2 is fine. Alright, great. So it's just one to FMC mode. This one, yeah, that one can stay there. Go to routing.
Good afternoon, Salmon 702. What's your message?
We're going to go and activate. Go to the performance unit here.
Sky 74 Charlie Lima, that's part maintain 360.
Maintain 5360, Sky 74 Charlie. Heading 040, Victor for short.
19099.
Heading 040.
We're going to just make it according to the flight plan, the dispatch flight plan here. And the reserves are going to be 83. Cruising altitudes 250. Cost index 25.
Part maintain 410.
And we'll go to the performance tool here. Oh, we didn't import the flight plan. I wonder if it will work. Let's see. Because I filed 2 flight plans. Yeah, you see it's not going to work. Just give me a second here. I need an issue. If I can resubmit this guy. Oh goodness, we're late. Had some trouble setting it up, the sim. Alright, hopefully this will update it.
230.
There we go.
Roger,
34 right.
2618, speed 160 or greater until 5. Contact tower 118.3 for land.
Report the weather.
160 or greater until 5, tower 118.3.
Calculate. So, it will probably be TO1. Oh, TO2. It's the first time I saw it do that. And it will be select temperature of 58. Let's make that a little bit quieter. Alright, 58. Takeoff 2. Flaps 5. CG's 28.5. Yeah, so it's 5, and according to this 48, 50, 54. Yeah. Happy with that. We'll just put 217 in there. Still the same, 48, 50, 54. That's confirmed. Turn those off. Alright, I think we're good with that. So that can stay there. Flight plan's already in. We double checked that earlier. 250. Let's get my flight plan up here in front of me. So it's, I think, 336, the runway heading. And V2 is 154. Let's do V2 plus 10. It's 250 today. Alright, I believe we heard the ding signaling us that the passengers and the baggage, all that stuff has been loaded onto the aircraft. So let's tell everyone to take their seats and get the aircraft ready to go here. OTHs to OMDB. Let's get the latest weather report here. ATIS. OTHH, you gotta hurry up here. Alright, while that does its thing, let's just double check the runway heading here. (336), yep, that's confirmed. There's our weather. (90906) on QNH. Alright, so we're about ready to go. Let's let GSX know. Prepare for the pushback. Not yet. Let's get the that's what I wanted to do earlier and I forgot to do. Let's get the APU started. Fuel pumps can come on. Let's get the hydraulics on.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Get the checklist going here. Oxygen's been tested. Instruments heading, altimeter. Let's get the parking brake. Alright. With that, we need to remove the ground equipment.
Departure checks completed.
Make sure everything is closed. It's the air bridge is gone. Jetway, yeah. We can get rid of the AC. And we will wait for the APU to be online. Let's disconnect the APU air for now. APU is running. So they can go ahead and remove the ground power and the chocks. Brakes are on. Before start checks, flight deck door closed. This guy could just stand by for us. MCP V2 heading, altitude track, takeoff speed, CD pre-flight, trim. It said 5. So bring that up to 5. Alright. Trim is set. Takeoff, taxi beacon on. And we're just on a double check for our own. Alright, we're good. So, also, I need to just get my notepad here. Great, where's my pen now? Got it. Alright, no ATC online, so we're going to have to broadcast. Make sure there's no one around us that's also pushing back. Alright. Hamad traffic, Qatari 5 X-ray, stand Charlie 3, pushing back and starting up for the taxi to runway 34 right. Hamad traffic. Okay, beacon's on, and we can tell them to resume the pushback, or at least commence it. So continue pushback. Will be nose left. And brakes released. So we'll go to the engine display here in preparation for the engine start. Everything else is looking good. Let's get the APU bleed back on. We'll wait till we're a good ways away from the parking area before we start the engines. Okay, there's no one behind us. We'll start engine 1 first. So starting engine 1. You can go right ahead and turn on the fuel control switch because it's an automatic start. The aircraft will control when to put the fuel in. And I'm going to stop explaining. Let's just fly. That's the whole point of the stream. Not trying to be entertaining here. Ooh, that sounds great. Got light off. Ooh, that sounds cool. Alright, engine stable. Let's start number 2.
Please set parking brakes.
Brake set. Light off.
Unlocking gear.
Stable. Alright, we'll just wait for him to give us the clear. And then we will drop our flaps and things. Alright, that was his all clear. Then we're going to go flaps 5. And we'll do our flight control checks. I like bringing up the flight control display. Full left, full right, full down, full up. That's a weird. Alright, full left, full right, and trim is set to 5. Go to before taxi checklist. Oh, that was close. Alright. So, normal. Co-pilot's watching this guy, by the way. There's our gear pin. And looking for the wave. Here's the wave. Off he goes. So anti-ice, we'll turn on the window heats now. Nothing else required. And recall. Off he walks. TCAS off, that's fine. Auto brake, we'll put to RTO. Flight controls and ground equipment checked and cleared. And we're ready to go. Taxi light on. Hate that view issue. Alright. What stand is this near that we're next to now? Charlie 4? Charlie 5. Hammer traffic, Qatari 5 X-ray, a beam stand, Trolley 5. Taxiing to holding short runway 34 right. Hamat traffic. Alright, brakes off, let's go. We're late. Also to save time, with there being no air traffic control, we're going to just remove a bunch of these restrictions. Alright, 42 degrees outside, nice and hot. Engine's also significantly derated, so the takeoff roll might be a little bit longer than expected. Everything else is looking good. What a beast. Debut. I think I was supposed to do. Did I not do the before taxi checks? No, it's before take. I did, but the before takeoff checks also incidentally done. Flaps 5 set. That's gonna be a sharp-ish turn, so we're just gonna slow us down a little bit here. 5 knots should be good. You have to kind of oversteer with this aircraft because the nose wheel is behind the cockpit, and she's also quite a long bird, so you need to sort of compensate for that. Make sure that the main wheels don't end up, you know, turning off or going off the side of the taxiway. Give a little gas here. We're on the final stretch. Give everyone the all clear to arm the doors. APU is doing a cool down. Our auto brakes RTO and the seatbelt signs are on. All we need to do now is wait for the cabin to tell us that everything is ready for takeoff in the back. TCAS going. Weather radar. See, it's quite windy today. At least it looks like a decent headwind. Alright, let's slow ourselves down for this turn. Nice and gentle on the brakes. Head tracker back on for the turn. Still don't have a cabin ready. Parking brake set, taxi light off, waiting for that cabin ready. There it is. Helmet traffic, Qatari 5 X-ray, lining up, departing away 34 right, departing out to the east. Helmet traffic. Alright, so our lights can come on, release the brakes, let's go. That one's coming or going. Doesn't look like it. So we need to make up quite a bit of time on this trip. Try and take as many shortcuts as we can.
No traffic arrivant early line up runway 34 left.
Another aircraft lining up on the parallel runway. He should be no factor because he's a Saudi aircraft, so he's probably going back to Saudi Arabia, which is going to be in the opposite direction to what we'll be traveling at or in. Alright, oops, wrong one. That one, okay, we're ready to go. Take off. Spool those engines up. Take off.
Airspeed's alive.
Cross check. Should have armed LNAV.
No traffic arrivant everything at runway 31.
Rotate. V2.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. And Hama traffic, Qatari 5 X-ray, airborne off-road, 34 right, Hama. Okay, let's go with light level change, autopilot, oops, what I switches there. Like you heard the engines pick up speed. That's ironically because the climb power is higher than the takeoff power. Let's see if we can see the other guy taking off. Okay, over 3,000 feet, so we're going to bug up. First go to flaps 1. Flaps 1. Alright, well, continue bugging to the up indication. Flaps 1 set. I believe our speed restriction is 230, so we're good. Oh no, it's 2 revving. Yeah, it's 230, so we're good. We're gonna actually, yeah. Flaps up. I'll go VNAV. Turn off the nose lights. Go TARA if you haven't already. Let's take a shortcut here. Let's just go straight to car blue. Oops. I think I see the other traffic. Where was he? There he is. Behind us. It was actually higher than us. I thought we took off before him. Sorry for the view doing that the whole time. Alright, 10,000 feet. Off takeoff and flaps up. Checklist complete. So I like to challenge myself as far as keeping on time is concerned. So when I do double sectors, I pre-file both flights so that I'm incentivized to stay on time. Otherwise, if the first flight runs late, it risks the following flight running late as well, as it would in reality. So we'll be trying to take as many shortcuts as we can, but as you can see, it's more or less a straight line to Dubai, so we'll see what we can do. In fact, go straight to Dixon. Yeah. So after Go Blue, let's go to Dixon. not much of a save. Let's just go straight to yeah, let's just go straight to wait, where are we now? Gobru. So I think yeah, from Astog to Vuted. Astog. So Vuted to just after Astog. That's better because Astog is the point at which we enter Dubai airspace. I also want to see if we can increase our the cost index help if we increase the cost index. Go to 150. See what happens. That's significantly faster. Let's do 200. We're burning more fuel, but we need to get there quicker. I did carry a little bit of extra fuel, luckily, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just keep an eye on the fuel. Ooh, that's way too fast. Alright, we'll go back down to 150. It's like right against the red line. There we go, that's better. Should be able to see what the fuel bias is, but it only covers 0 to 500, not or 0 and 500. But 500 will only result in extra 200 kilograms of fuel being used, which is basically negligible, so we'll be fine. 25,000 feet, 1013 standard, and reaching our cruise speed. It's translating to about 470 knots ground speed, which is quite decent. I'm going to run to the bathroom quickly. Excuse me. At the rest area. Where do they hide the bathroom in the 777? For the pilots. We go to first class? Or is there a bathroom in the rest area? We'll assume there isn't. Really? Nah, there's got to be a bathroom in the crew rest area, because I can't imagine the crew having to come through first class to take a leak. Why can't I walk there? Interesting. Alright, excuse me. Don't mind me. So we'll stick with the arrival in case air traffic control shows up. About to start a descent. Continue setting the aircraft up for the rest of its landing. So I'll potentially update the landing speed later, but we're not going to be that much lighter than we are now, so that should be good enough. Minima for the Isles Bridge runway 30 left is 260. Setting this guy. This is cumbersome. 260 set. VREF set. Laps 30. ILS is armed. 1113. The lowest we can go on the approach for now would be 8,000 feet actually, so we'll bring that to 8,000. Looks like we're about to start our descent. And descent is started, or commenced.
0102, 32 miles.
So in an effort to save time, we can keep the speed where it's at. Well, let's keep it at 300. And let's slow down the descent rate here a little. We're going to take a sneaky shortcut here. Alright, let's first see if there's any ATC. Doesn't look like it. So, sneaky shortcut, we're going to go direct to Rarpy from here. We're aiming to be there around 5,000 feet. Gas is set to normal. Alright, so that's all working. Turn the weather radar off, we don't need it. get the latest weather report. Still favoring runway 30. It's a little bit less hot. And the QNH is 994. So we'll arm that. So you'll see it over there. There's no is there a transition? Level is 150, so might as well set it now. There it is, 994, set. Alright, descent checklist. You hit the recall switch. Warning messages. Notes made, auto brake. Put it at 1. Landing data set. Approach briefing complete. I don't get the difference. Alright, so B30 left. Import aircraft details. Auto brake 1. Import the weather. Calculate. About say what, 80% of the runway. Oh my goodness, I didn't start the... that sucks. I didn't start the virtual airline. I forgot to do that. That's very annoying. Doesn't look like I got penalized for jump seating, so we'll do that quickly. Nope. That's the wrong airport. Oh, I don't think I jumped. Did I jump? Oh my goodness. I hope this doesn't log all my jumps. Goodbye was that one. Jump seat there. Alright. I'll have to book one later. So we're about 20 miles west of the field. Dubai traffic, Qatari 5 X-rays, 20 miles west of the field, descending through 8,500 feet for the ILS bridge, runway 30 left. Dubai traffic. Let's stay above. Let's see, we're going directly over. Wait, I think we are allowed over here. Ground up to 5,000. Upper limit of this one is 13,000. Oh wait, we're going over the globe. No, we're going over the globe. We're fine. This is the world, not the palm. Palm, this sort of other half, has a restricted airspace. It's more just a warning. So yeah, that's fine. We're good. We might overfly R96, but that will be the Burj Khalifa, and we need to stay above 4,000. So we're still good there. We'll stay at 7,000. Yeah, there's the Burj. They want us above, no lower than 4,000, so we're good. Damn, that thing is tall though. Jeepers. So we'll be considerate to the people below us, and we will just stay relatively high. For now, we're going to come all the way back to 210 knots about, so get ready for our official downwind leg. We might have to fly the whole approach here because we're quite high. So yeah, we are overspeeding intentionally though, because we're trying to make up time. We're going to pretend that I need to actually pretend. If there's no air traffic control, you can do whatever you want as long as it's not going to be disrupting anyone else. Theoretically, we could have asked the approach controller to allow us to fly without speed restrictions, or set ourselves up for a high-speed approach. That's what we're basically doing now.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 719, understand, Bravo 20, pushing back.
Dubai traffic, Egypt Air 913. Push back from stand Charlie 5 Niner, taxiing runway 30 right, via Lima 3 and Mike.
And Dubai traffic, Qatari 5 X-rays on our downwind via the VTEB 3 Delta arrival. ILS approach runway 30 left. We'll report final approach next. Dubai traffic.
And the by traffic, Emirates 1 Romeo on a 7-mile final for 30 left and 2 and fully established.
Should have turned these guys on when we drop below 10,000. Let's get the people's seatbelts on.
Right, traffic. YW1, VK 3 left.
Alright, we're going to start leveling off. I think we can connect 522 with Uldot to cut this corner. I think it's going to struggle because we are quite fast. Trying to target Sedpo. We have to be there at 2,000, so we'll continue our descent. We made a bit more than we can chew with this approach. Let's go to flaps 1. Alright, we're gonna go direct to Sedpo. We'll LNAV. We've got the cabin ready sign here. And we'll let it stabilize ourselves on the final approach here. Flaps 5 can come down below 245, so we're going to do flaps 5. Help us slow down here. There we are. Oh, we've got plenty of time. We only capture the glide at Modus, which is more than 5 miles away, so we're good. We're good. Very windy. Alright, we're going to go flaps 15. ,2,000 feet, and we're going to go with the localizer hold. Wait for the glide slope to come in. We are 10 miles, so Dubai traffic, Qatari 5 X-ray on a 10-mile final ILS runway 30 left, Dubai.
And Dubai traffic, Emirates 1 Romeo vacated 30 left on Kilo 8 and taxiing on Kilo dispatch 12.
Glide slope is alive. Yep, let's do the approach checklist here quickly. It should be complete. Altimeters is set, 90904 confirmed. Next is the before landing checks. Waiting for 1 dot above. Nice and hazy. 1 dot above, approach hold selected. Light slope is armed. And we will glide slope armed, drop the wheels, bring the speed back to VREF. Make it 140 for now. All the other lights on. Contact sector stay off. Everything else is looking good. Let's arm the speed brakes. Continue bringing the flaps down. Bring up the landing checklist. Go with flaps full. It'll be configured by the time we reach 1,000 feet. So speed brake is armed, landing gear is down, just waiting on the flaps. Flaps set 30. Landing checklist complete. The go around altitude is 3,000. Very windy. I also aim for Kilo 8. That seems to be the one they like us to vacate on.
And the by traffic, Emirates 1 Romeo is now entering Zulu to Foxtrot of the by traffic.
Alright, let's see if we can take over here. X-ray.
500.
Dubai traffic, Atari 5 X-ray, short final, runway 30 left, Dubai.
400. Approaching minimums.
Got traffic approaching the runway in sight. On the ground.
Minimums. Glide slope.
Got 2 whites, 2 reds on the Pappy.
Glide slope.
Traffic, Egypt Air
Glide slope.
913
Glide slope.
is taking off
Glide
runway
slope.
30 right,
Glide slope.
Mike 13
Glide slope.
Alpha. Dubai
20.
traffic.
10.
Down. Nose wheel. Reversers. 2 reverse. Not in too much of a rush to vacate, even though I know it should be. It's 50, so we're gonna bring, sorry, I had my...
That traffic, Emirates 719er, taxiway uniform and Kilo, all the point 30 right.
Disarming the brakes. We are vacating Kilo 8, wow. Perfect. So we're clear to vacate. Headed by traffic, Atari 5 X-ray, clear of runway 30 left on Kilo 8. Taxiing to parking, Dubai. Alright, spoilers coming up, flaps coming up. Someone above the airfield. Bring in the bright lights. Turn off all the radar equipment. Let's reset the trim to about 4 units. I know we're coming in a little bit fast here, but we're trying to make up time.
Dubai traffic, Egypt Air 913 airborne, sent to Fox departure. Dubai traffic.
And the traffic Emirates 81 Whiskey taxiing to holding for runway 30 right. The Juliet will cross runway 30 left at Kilo 11.
Just remember, this isn't going to count as a VA flight because I didn't run the ACAR system, so we don't really need to be in a rush. I do want to make it back to Doha before the sun sets.
And Emirates 81 Whiskey, just double check any traffic on final on runway 30 left.
Emirates Dubai traffic, KLM 427 is not on final yet, so you're clear, but I'll be also landing on 30 left, flying down.
Okay, appreciate it. So Emirates 81 Whiskey crossing now runway 30 left via Kilo 11. We'll continue via Mike 14 Bravo, and then we'll enter runway 30 right via Mike 14 Alpha.
Cool story, bro. Why can't I remember where the APU switch is? There it is.
Under Dubai traffic, Condor 210. We're expecting 30 left for the departure as well. We'll continue to monitor Unicom and we'll possibly be number 2, Dubai traffic.
And Emirates 81 Whiskey, landing up runway 30 right and for immediate takeoff.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 83 on Foxtrot 5, pushing back onto Zulu.
Emirates 7 Victor. Go ahead. Direct to Tanzania 380.
Next door, Tanzania flight number 3 to Runway 7 Victor.
Correction, Captain 127 is 11. 1271, confirm. That's affirmed, 127 is 11. 71. Pass. Emirates 149, contact Baghdad 1230, safe flight.
3.10, getting Emirates 149.
Emirates 33 Yankee.
I don't think our wings are going to clear that guy.
And Emirates 81 Whiskey passing 2,000 feet, climb initial 4,000 feet, and we'll continue to flight level 340 via the Senpa 2 Fox's departure.
Alright, make sure the APU is running. Looks like it. Yeah, shut down.
Rogers, Company 66 Hotel, offset to the left, 7 miles. Offset to the left, 7 miles, carrying 660.
Ah, I wouldn't start clearing. That's nice. Perfect parking.
Again, Emirates 77. Approach 33 right.
To wait for the engines to spool down. I think the N2 has to be below 25 or 20%, something like that. I don't know why the frames are sucking here. Where's the engine button? There it is. That's what, below 10, so I think we're good enough to turn the beacons off and initiate the deboarding process. That is also to get the door management, disarm, and I think it will automatically open, but we'll open that door now anyways. Set the trucks. Let's get the ground power connected, and yeah, we can run the air conditioning unit. I mean, we can keep the APU running, I think, because we're going to be off the blocks in probably about half an hour, if not less. Actually, we don't need to turn the engine pumps off. The pumps are off, everything else is like it should be. Happy with that. We're going to be flying back. So, yeah.
Arabia 124, Kuwait Center, how do you read? Arabia 124, level 246 and level 220. Arabia 124, continue descent, 160, Helsinki 33 right, approach now, 1213.
There you go. You've arrived.
Affirmative, Helsinki
And it wasn't too bad.
arrival, contact now approach, 1213. Yankee 33 right, approach 113, Arabia 124, turning 160, bye.
Oof, 330. I swear it was lighter than that. Alright, I'm immediately going to start booking the next flight. And let's see if we can remember to start the VA client before we start the flight.
Flight traffic Emirates 719, we're lining up runway 30 right, Mike 15.
757. After Eco 9 will be Whiskey 14, Whiskey 16 to gate number 26.
After Eco 9 will be Whiskey 14, Whiskey 16 to gate 16.
Gate number 26, 26.
Direct to Charlie.
340, direct position. Tasking to Charlie 57 Lima.
Safe flight.
Master 1271 number 7 Victor, thanks, bye-bye.
Mark 232, alaikum salam. For clearance 126775.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
right, all right, all right, all right. The next batch of passengers are boarding. The bags were loaded last I checked, or were busy being loaded. They're still refueling. Yeah, the bags are on. Still refueling, still loading passengers. So let's get the aircraft set up.
Sierra 239, hello, for clearance, switch with Kuwait delivery, 126775. Yeah, okay.
Upper control 132 decimal 1. Sorry, 46 Delta, upper control 132 decimal 1. 132 decimal 1. Copy 132 decimal 1. Lima, Baghdad 1230.
1230 from Baghdad. Thanks to Charlie 57 Lima.
North, sir. 330, after Davos director. after Sudan, direct to Lawrence.
إن شاء الله سيدان دايركت لورنس مشكور يا شيخ. Saudi 500 وعليكم السلام كويت جراند كيمتين ايكو 9 ويسكي 14 ويسكي 16 to gate number 25.
Send the 3000 feet. Clear and smooth, please be there.
شكرا مقصر 3000 تعبد الأرض
Right, so routing wise, we're departing off of runway 30 right, not 30 left. But we still will be flying the NABX 3 Foxtrot departure as it applies to both runways. Also, as far as the arrival is concerned, we'll be flying the Tosna 1 Victor arrival, not the 2 Lima arrival, for runway 34 right, just because it's a little bit shorter and keeps us on the eastern side of the airport. 1 Lima, for some reason, puts us on the western side of the airport, which means that we'd have to cross the 30 left center line, which isn't ideal. I mean, yeah, considering that generally both runways are used for takeoffs and landings, so stick to the side of the runway that we're going to be landing on. Let's see if GSX loaded us up correctly. Oops, wrong menu. I'll try and use the flight plan in-game here so that you guys can follow along. We have a zero fuel weight of 1988. 1987 is close enough. Fuel of 17.4, which we do. So load it up correctly, and we'll just wait for the last few people to board, and then we can. Oh, wow, you can actually see. Whoa! All our flight plan information is on this thing. 777 going to Doha. Oh, it actually tells you how many people are flying with us today. That's crazy. So we're at T-minus 4 minutes, I think, apparently. We'll be up at 12:45 Zulu. Yeah, 5 minutes to go. So if we haven't already, but we have, the APU can get started. We're still running on APU here. Things are configured fine up there. Are we done fueling? Still fueling, ouch.
Station calling, can you fly by 2 by 5?
Why is fueling keeping us? It's not that much fuel. No, Turkish. I'm here already. Oh, we have delivery.
563 via Whiskey 1, hold the 33 left, KNH 996.
Who's this guy? Some aware. Ah, he left. Okay, cool. So, yeah. All right, we have a delivery controller, so let's just get that onto our radios 12035. That's everyone is loaded. I think. Are we done refueling? I don't know, that thing might be glitched.
And after 1 minute, direct turn.
I'll let it run us 5 minutes late, otherwise I'm going to reset the program, because it shouldn't be taking that long to refuel us for a short flight.
Emirates 380, confirm scope 6255.
FM scope 6255, Emirates 320. Sorry, 380.
Is this thing scaling or not? Let's just restart that program.
And delivery, good day, Emirates 382, stand Delta 9, question aircraft clearance to Hong Kong.
Emirates 382, Dubai delivery, good evening. You're clear to Hong Kong. If you even Foxtrot departure, maintain 4000, scope
Why are the
6226.
frames so crap?
IBR 1 Foxtrot 4000 feet and scope is 6226 for 382.
Not normally that bad.
Emirates 382, read back correct, QNH 993, report ready for pushing start.
And we are ready for pushing start for Emirates 382.
Emirates 382, set scope 6226.
6226 for 382.
Emirates 380 Roger, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8. 22 decimal 8, thanks for this, have a great day.
Artillery below 5 o'clock kilo, then Charlie 5-7, set up
Turkish 5 Hotel Kilo, you're clear to Istanbul, dev move for...
Let's get the ATIS.
Thank you, Tower 118 this one.
1317. Seven. Not hearing it.
Hotel 23 Quebec, Kuwait, continue now, Eco 9, Whiskey 17, gate number 05. Echo 9, Whiskey 17, 05.
Can't hear the ATIS. Information uniform.
Kuwaiti 105, contact Baghdad 120.2.
Okay, it looks like uniform. Info uniform. Dubai delivery, good day. Qatari 1007.
Dubai delivery, Qatari 1007, hello.
Good day, sir. Qatari 1007 requesting IR for clearance to Doha as file flight level 260 with information uniform. Stand Charlie 50.
Qatari 1007, you're clear to Doha, Nabix 3 Foxtrot. Departure, maintain 4000, Cock 6214.
Okay, Doha has filed via the Nabex 3 Foxtrot departure. Initial climb 4000, squawk 6214, Qatari 1007.
Qatari 1007, read back correct. QNH 993 reported for pushing start.
QNH 903, and we are ready for our push and start. Qatari 1007.
Qatari 1007, set squawk 6214 and monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye bye.
6214 and then over to Unicom. Thank you. Katsuri 1007. 6214 set. 30 right most likely, so 29er for that. Okay, cool. Let's get. I don't know. Are we still refueling? No, that's stupid. There's no ways we're carrying that much fuel. I'll wait for that to reset. Right, so we're going to go over to index. Let's just first go to performance here. That's set, okay. Press limit. Take off 2. 54. Laps 5. 28.4. And 216 about.
6 going on.
And we'll do 145, 149, 145. 145. 149. 154. All right, ready to go. So let's get them to move the jetway. No, not yet. Okay, jetway's being removed. Let's get quick back in departure. Control the doors are closed. And ground connections. So we are connected to external power. We do have the APU on. So that's fine. And we're not connected to over there. We still have brakes selected. Never turn them off. Remove the chocks. Okay, so parking brake set. Now we want to go checklist reset. No. Normal. Pre-flight. Oxygen, instruments heading, altimeter, brake, fuel control switches cut off before start checks. Flight deck door, passenger signs. MCP. V2 is 154. Let's put it to V2 plus 20. Better to climb out at that. Technical speeds are all set. CD pre-flight done. Trim should be 5. We don't have hydraulics yet. We'll wait for the hydraulics rather. Taxi takeoff briefing, and we're waiting for the beacon. Alright, everything else should be removed, closed. And we'll just report on the channel here on the Unicom frequency. Dubai traffic, Qatari 1007, stand Charlie 50, pushing back and starting up for the taxi to runway 30 right. Dubai traffic. Nose left. That's very specific. Beacon on and brakes removed.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So there's aircraft behind us, so we're going to wait until we are fully pushed back before starting the engines.
Jazeera 116. Jazeera 116. Continue descent.
Jazeera 116, identified. I'll take 33 left. Initially fly direct MB, descend maintain 10,000 feet with QNH 996. Kuwait 563, confirm level over Kilo Fox Romeo.
2563 150.
Yeah.
Alright, let's start number 1.
Vegas 20, identified. Sea climb level 160.
Okay, climb bottom 160 and Vegas 20, requesting direct to Bosid after bottom if possible.
Bonham Boston.
Bottom to Bosid, Vegas 20, thanks.
مسيك بالنور والكرم ناس 232 حياك الله.
Stable. Now starting number 2.
Start is abroad facing to the east.
Ground Jazeera
Unlocking gear.
125 stand or gate 1 to destination Dubai, requesting engine start and pushback here on speed.
Jazeera 125, hello Kuwait ground, gate number 01, push and start is abroad, 33 left.
Runway 33 left clear for engine start and pushback. Jazeera 3, correction 125.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Hello
Right
Jazeera
is clear.
613 from stand 43, push and start is abroad, 33 left.
Left and right is clear. So once we're ready, we'll configure the aircraft for takeoff. Love that sound.
541 via Whiskey 1, KNH 996.
Continue descend 170. For any direct approach now 113.
Descend 170, 21 feet, max down, 21 feet. Going to post down direction to 8156, descending flight over 170, fully released flight of 7.
Kuwait 156 identified. Fly direct capsule now, direct capsule, and standby for the work.
This is direct capsule, standby for lower, Kuwait 156, and requesting runway 33 left stop.
Standby for running.
What's happening there? Do we have a problem? Oh! We do, because I didn't bother turning on the hydraulics this time. No, there should be hydraulics actually, because the engine pumps are running. Maybe they're not enough. Alright, she gave us the wave. Now we should have proper hydraulics. And we'll go to flight controls here. Check full down, full up, full left, full right, and this is amateur hour, man. We didn't get the fuel pumps going. We're lucky the gravity took over there. These guys can come on now. Everything else is looking good. APU can come off. Flaps 5 set, and let's set the trim to 5. And we'll do the after start checks. Trim is set. Before taxi. Anti-ice as required, recoil check. Auto brake is RTO, flight controls check, ground equipment removed. And the next one will be preparing for the before takeoff checks. Alright, taxi lights are on, let's go. Dubai traffic, category 1007, Abeam, stand Charlie 50, taxi 2, holding short, runway 30 right via Lima and Mike. Dubai traffic. Brakes released, off we go.
There's traffic going supported, climbing 220, just 6 there, passing that level. Okay, 25, 6,
So yeah, we're on taxiway Kilo. And then Lima and Mike will be first left, basically. First left and then first right.
Initially, Peter top 17, but 150. Peter, the Peter, then stop 2, descend flight level 150, descend 87. 2615, contact center, 15.3. 153, Mama Laka, 25. Center, Salam alaikum, 2615, passing 8,300, climb 150.
615, direct to Mars, climb and maintain, flight level 270.
Direct to Mars, center, Ismail Akam, final, flight level 250,
Right, climb and maintain 250.
Shukran, climb and maintain 250, Kuwait 615.
Great, Salam alaikum, second flight number, let's say 22, flight level 310, descent. 6 to press, 822, how do you read me?
Loud and clear, Habibi.
Habibi.
Now continue, direct to Alpha, maintain 310.
Maintain direct to Alpha, maintain level 320, Alpha, condition 310, Alpha, 82. Habibi, the delay was for Baghdad, control needed is transparent.
Inshallah, Captain, we'll check.
Sorry about that. Head tracker on.
33 right.
So someone's established on 30 left. No factor.
Now 232 via Whiskey 16, then to the right, Whiskey 14, Whiskey 1, KNH 996, after 2 traffic passenger left to the right, Jazeera Airways, Airbus A20.
Inshallah, continue taxi, Whiskey 16, right on Whiskey 14, left on Whiskey 1, connection 996.
So here's Mike. It's going to be a little bit more steep of a turn, so we're going to slow down.
Bye-bye. 239, now you are clear for push and start, facing to the west.
Alright, so that is 30 left here on our left. Oh, no, 30 right, no? Wait, did I admit? Am I confused? Why was that a dead end? I'm pretty sure that should have taken me to the other side. Alright, we have... Let's see, cabin is ready. Mike Charlie. I'm pretty sure that should have taken us... Yeah. Yeah. Mike is between the two runways. There's the runway on our right and there's a runway on our left, so we're good. Trim is set to 5.
Dubai traffic, Skyfly 75, lean a short final, runway 30 left. Dubai traffic, America 661 will be final for runway 20 left, 15 miles.
Dubai traffic, Qatari 1007 on Mike now, taxiing runway 30 right. 30 right for Dubai traffic. Did I say 30 left before? Boost our speed a little. Almost we're under 30 knots, we're good. I don't know why the frames are so bad. Yeah, so the cabin is ready. These are before takeoff checks. Complete. After takeoff checks next.
Dubai traffic, Sky Dubai 75 Lima vacated, runway 30 left onto Kilo 8, taxiing on Kilo. Dubai traffic, Emirates 661 on the final runway 30 left, 4 miles.
There he is. Guy just called final. Stop. I forgot it's quite easy. The taxiway doesn't run dead at the end of the runway. We nearly overshot the runway there. That was close. I'm just going to wait for this guy to land, just in case he decides to land on a different runway. Alright, so it's quite clear. And landing behind us. Dubai traffic, Qatar 1007, lining up departing runway 30, the Navex 3 Foxtrot departure. Dubai traffic. Alright. And song strobes on, everything else is on. Off we go.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 661, vacated runway 30 left on Kilo 8.
Seems like you can take off by arming VNAV, but I don't like how it... I feel like it accelerates too quickly. This is runway 30 right confirmed. Alright, take off. Engine stable. There we go.
By traffic, Emirates 6 Bravo, pushing back, back from 1.
Cross check. Always be ready to abort to take off.
Rotate.
Rotates.
V2. Positive rate of climb.
You're up. See, I think we are restricted to 180 on this departure, or what is it? We are on the Nabex, so it's 190. Minimum 180 until we do the turn, yeah. So I might as well hit the nav. And that gives me the cue to give the thing permission to climb to 260. Alright, so we're restricted to 190 now. We keep flaps 5 out. So 190 is still quite slow for this aircraft. .220 will come at 587 the next turn. Oh, I didn't turn these on. Damn it. Alright, flaps 1. And flaps up. Alright, off to takeoff checks. Gear up, flaps up. Checks complete. $10,000 feet. Play catch up a little bit here again. My goodness, what a nosedive. Jeepers. It's like 4,000 feet per minute there for a second. So I shortened our approach considerably to cut down on time. Again, no ATC is online. It wants drag. Come on. Don't need to be so aggressive. Let's push it up a bit here, slow it down. Keep an eye on the airspeed there. In fact, we'll go all the way down to initially 250. How are we doing? We're going to need to go down a bit. Well, why did it leave it till so late to start the descent? A little bit of speed brake shouldn't hurt. I got rid of all the restrictions, the altitude restrictions. So I don't know why it left the descent for so late. Alright, we have another pilot on the text channel. Also coming in from the north. Well, not also. I'm coming in from the east. He's coming in from the north, so. Or shall we say northwest? Aiming for the same runway. Speed brake in. Hamat traffic, Qatari 1007, passing Tosna, descending through flight level 160 to land ILS runway 34 right. Hamat traffic. Alright, gonna bring it down to 210. I know we're not maintaining any of these speeds at the moment. This is just my minimum airspeeds. I don't mind if we go a little bit faster. Again, we're doing high-speed approaches today just because, excuse me, we're running a little bit late. Oh, that's why I think it struggled, because I had the vectors programmed in still. Now we're suddenly too high. Okay. All right, let's quickly get the weather. We're below transition level. You can see the other aircraft there. Okay, so we're definitely maybe going to be a problem for this guy. So let's fly manual. Let's self-vector ourselves here. Doha traffic correction, Hamad traffic, Qatari 1007 is 40 miles to the east, saying through flight level correction 11,000 feet. We have the incoming traffic on site in TCAS. We will self-position ourselves for a left downwind ILS approach runway 34 right, Hamad traffic. Alright, spoilers coming out a little bit here. We're going to level off a little bit earlier. The weather came in. What was I doing? Oh. Niner 5 set. Let's get the landing speeds in here. I'm getting a little bit behind the aircraft now. Right, 213 set. VREF is set. Minimums VREF. Altimeter correction. The ILS is AZM 11010. 336 is the inbound course. Have that traffic in sight there. Continue down to 4. Oh, we have another aircraft there. Where did he come from? I didn't see him on mine.
But I think Qatari 208 is heavy on the right downwind for 34 right.
Alright, so we should be clear of that guy. There's someone behind us as well. Approach checklist. Normal menu. Approach, altimeters is set. The landing checks are next. I don't see him on the TCAS anymore. Alright, we're safe for flaps 1, so we're going to bring flaps 1 down just to keep us slow. Everyone can take their seats. Where are we now with altitude? Oh, we're long below. Goodness. Oh, I see him again on the TCAS, so we're good. Feet for the final approach, so that's good. We'll continue down 1,000 feet per minute. And I reckon we go direct Mukset again. Put ourselves on a base leg. Not going to need our speed brakes, so we're going to arm them.
About traffic, Qatari 088 heavy, 15 miles out, and it's 34 right.
I'm at traffic, Qatari 1007. We're approaching the right base for our ILS approach runway 34 right. I'm at traffic. Cabin is ready. Flaps can go down to 5. Ledso. Yeah, let's go direct Ledso. I don't want it to be too far behind this guy. I keep it tight. Because we can. Coming up to 2,000 feet, we're going to level off. We'll be ready for our flaps 15. And slowing to 180, so it will help us with this turn.
2500.
Heading 322, clear at 40 feet right.
Heading 300, report approach to the freeway,
105 is set. Alright, we're going to level off now. And flaps 15, just in time for the turn.
Light traffic, Qatari 088 heavy, 6 miles ILF, 34 right, speed 160 knots.
Roger, continuing climb, 340, direct to rocket. Oman 616, contact Bahrain 1267.
He's getting nervous, that's why he's telling me his speed. I see him there actually. No, I'm getting nervous. What are you doing? Airplane. More than 5 miles separation is enough. Getting quite close to a dynamic stall there. Alright, so let's go with the localizer. Not catching it for some reason. Why not? Why are we still on LNAV? Why are we still on LNAV? Oh, there we go. Alright. Hammer traffic, Qatari 1007 is final runway 34 right, established on the ILS 10 miles, reducing to a minimum approach speed. Hammer traffic. 1 dot above, approach hold. Yeah, he's about to land, so we're fine. 5 mile separation is realistic. Waiting for us to catch the glide slope. Here it comes, gear down. Rest of the lights. Speed brakes are armed. Flaps 20. Continue to flaps 25. And we might as well go all the way down to flaps 30.
Alpha Delta, contact Bahrain 1267, Gulf Air 215, continue descent 220, ILS 83 right for arrival, approach 120.
Flaps 30 set. Landing checklist complete. Go around altitude is 4,000 eventually. See, he's turning off now. So I'm taxiing. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. 1,000, we're stable. I'm going to take over control of the aircraft now.
Antenna traffic, Qatari 088 vacated, please alright.
Hammer traffic, Qatari 1007 on a 2 mile final runway 34 right. Hammer traffic. Windy.
500.
Direct wrap up.
400.
Arabia 125, 270 direct from.
Confirm climb
300.
270.
Permitted 270.
Approaching minimums.
Okay, direct wrap up. Climb cyclone 270 Arabia 125.
200. Minimums.
Land.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh, that was a greaser. No braking.
Traffic at your left exhaust, 50 miles away, is going island 3 left, descending 2000.
Where is this?
0204, descend 3000 feet, there I suppose, take a right from west.
Looks like Alpha 5. On my traffic, Category 1007, clear runway 34 right on Alpha 5, taxiing to stand Charlie 3. On my traffic. That was my hint at him to not park in Charlie 3 because that's where I want to park. And that separation was quite nice. Where'd the guy go that was taxiing to the runway? Alright. Let's clean up the aircraft. Spoilers coming down. Flaps coming up. Transponder alt off. Weather radar off. I think the only way to turn it off is by hitting that button. And bright lights coming off. We'll stand by on the APU. In fact, we don't need to do the APU. We'll use the ground equipment. Let's see what the landing rate was according to Valenta. Ah, I'm pretty sure it was a lot lighter than that. Minus 287 apparently, but that's decent.
B777, continue Eco 9, Whiskey 14, Whiskey 16, gate 25.
Resetting the trim. Letting our guy here know that we will go to Charlie 3.
Lucky 6614, take that 1230, set up. 1230, Emirates 7 Hotel Romeo, make that 1230, safe flight. 123, this 10.
Back to our original parking spot.
Continue, sir. Whiskey 14, Whiskey 1 all the way, your gate 76. Allah يعافيك. مساك الله بالنور كويتي 502 your gate 73 Alpha to the left. After 1, contact support 116, control line. Left.
Okay, AP's not running, so we're gonna have to wait for ground power to be connected. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Really? Oops. Alright, let's get the APU started just for this. Where are we supposed to see the APU? Ah, there.
To gate 72.
71. 33 right, stand the gate to
Okay, APU is good. We're connected there.
Stand by for push. Your company behind you, taxi to gate 76. After traffic towing type, beat 1.
Towing type 3-1. To gate 76, شكرا.
السلام عليكم جزيرة 615 passing 1000 climbing 4000 Rasta Porto.
Jazira 615, identified. We're heading 030, continue climb 220.
Heading 030, climb 220, Jazira 615. 0311 approaching past me.
Ah,
Let's approach 33 right Yankee, approach 121.3 Jazira 328.
تفضل 93 Alpha, that's Bahrain 127.575, safe right.
375759 Alpha, bye.
124, initially direct in B.
Inshallah, initially direct in B, 012. Kuwait approach, Malik Jazira 328, passing level 178, descending flight level 170 to be level 5.
Jazira 328, identified. Direct south, 10,000 feet, KNX 996.
Direct to south, descend to 10,000 feet, KNX 996, Jazira 328.
Jazira 346, descend 3,000. Jazira 124, descend 5,000.
Descend 5,000 feet, Jazira 124.
okay, that's it for me. Thanks for anyone that may have joined me. Hopefully flying while streaming becomes more natural to me. But until then, we'll continue faking it until we make it. Hope you enjoyed the flight, and see you in the next one. Cheers.